have tackled all about mathematics, and the lesson is all about multiplication and its properties. Okay, so we have to start. Multiplication is also what we call repeated addition. Right? Because, as example, as this on our board, so as you can see here, 3, you have to count how many trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there are 13 trees there, and if you have to add, it will result into 39. And but if you have to multiply 3 times 13, the result is 39. So that's as what I have said, multiplication is also called as repetition or repeated addition. No? That's why multiplication sentence in 3 is multiplied by 13, so that the answer is 39. If you have to add 3 and you have to make it 13 threes, so if you have 3 plus, it comes 39. Multiplication, there are 3 parts of multiplication. You have here. So there are 3 parts of multiplication, just like the number I have used last time. 13 multiplied by 3 is 39. So 13, this is the symbol. 13 there is what we call a multiplicand. Again, multiplicand. How about you? Yes, multiplicand. So nas babaw. And this is multiplied by 3, and 3 there is what do we call multiplier. Again, multiplier. Correct. So 13 times 3, 13 is multiplicand, and 3 is multiplier, and the answer 39 is what we call product. So if the teacher or someone asks you about product, it tells about multiplication. Product is the answer of multiplication. So many answer. So babaw multiplicand, 3 ang ubos is multiplier, ang answer is product. So this is symbol X. So it symbolizes multiplication. And 13 and 3 here is what we could also ask kaning duha factors. Kamo be? Factors. These are the 2 are factors. So the numbers that being multiplied. Ang gi-multiply kanang number nga gi-multiply, this are what we call factors. So this multiplicand and this multiplier is also called as factors. So there you have it. To take here the first property of multiplication, which is the commutative property. How about you? Yes, commutative property. So commutative property tells that even if you change the factors, the product is still the same and not being affected. Example. We have here 2 examples. 3 times 13 equals to 39. So 3 here is the multiplier, a multiplicand, and the 13 is multiplier, and 39 is product. And we have to change. Another example. 13, we have to change the factors. 13 times 3 is equal to 39. So 13 here is the new multiplicand, and 30 is multiplier. So diba nagbailo no? 13 man dari ang multiplier, dari ang 30 nahimo ng multiplicand. So it's still the same. The answer is still the same. So it tells that 3 times 13 is still equal to 13 times 3. So that is commutative property. So again, commutative property tells that if the factors, kasi pagbaylo-baylo ni mong factors, even though the multiplier or multiplicand, the product is still the same. So wala na affected iyang result. So mao gihapon to siya. So that is commutative property. Second property of multiplication is associative property. How about you? Yes, this is associative property. So this property says that the way the factors are grouped does not affect the product. So sabi ni saya pa, so the way nga sa imong paagi nga i-group nimo, lahi nimo ang group sa pag-multiply, the product is still the same. So we have two example here. 2 times 3 then multiplied by 4. 2 times 3 times 4. So atong unang i-group is kanina arita sa first 2 times 3. Pag-unata nila og multiply, meaning itong i-group is they have multiplied first sila unahon. So 2 multiplied by 3 equals 6. So we have to down 4. 6 times 4 equals 24. Atong bayloon, lahi na po atong i-group. So 2 are here 3, ay na po 3 og 4. So 2. So we have the first group or multiply first. 3 times 4 equals 12. And we have to bring down 2 and we have to multiply. 2 times 12, 24. So it means the way you have to group the factors in doing the multiplication, the product is still the same. No? Lahi ni siya sa commutative property ni siya. This is another way of multiplication, which is associative. Associative, ano word associative, meaning grupo-grupo. So grupo una, usa sila, grupo na po una, usa ang pikas. So this is associative property. And the third properties of multiplication is identity property. Identity property tells that any number multiplied by 1 is still the same. No? So meaning, if any number you have to multiply by 1, maura gyapon, walay madugang, walay makuha, still the same. So example here, 9 times 1 equals 9. Diba? Wa nadugang ang 9, wa pud nakuha i. It's still the same. So any number that multiplies by 1, that is identity property, still the same. Another 1 times 18. So it's still the same. 18. Wala yung 18, wala po dugangi. So it's identity property. So any number multiplied by 1, it's still the same. Fourth property of multiplication is zero property. This is my favorite. Okay, zero property. So zero property says that any number multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Ayun na kay 1 man to, date na ni 0 na na. From the word 0. So any number multiplied by 0 is still 0. Example, 29 times 0 equals 0. So kani si 0 ko na siya panira ng moment kay 0, no? So it's very useful. 0 times 47 equals 0. So this is zero property. So multiply by 0, it's still 0. The product is 0. There you have it. Property of multiplication is distributive property. Distributive property says that the factors of two adds. So, you have here an example. 3 times 10 equals n. So, n here is the product. So, ito pang pangitahaon ang pilay n. So, you have here 10 here, ato na siyang mungkagon. So, we have here, you can see here 6 plus 4. So, 6 plus 4 equals to 10. No? Yes. So, we have here, we have to multiply. So, ayos na nakakarisa. So, 3 times 6 plus 4. So, you need to add first 6 plus 4. No? So, ato na siyang isulog parentheses. Ayan. So, 6 plus 4 equals to 10. So, 3 times 10 equals 30. No? So, here, we need to distribute. So, So, ang distributive ko no is the sum of two addends and multiplied by another number is equal to each addend multiplied by the third number or the third number. So here, so we need to distribute. When the word distribute, mahatag ka. No, tungaon. So we have here 3 times 6 plus 4 because this is from 10. So we need to distribute 3 times 6. So we have here mo ni si Ja. And also 3 times 4. Mo ni si Ya. And you need to add. So the sum of two addends ha. Kani addends man ni kanipot. So we have here 3 times 6 equals 18. And 3 times 4 equals 12. So you need to add 18 plus 12 equals 30. So still the same. Pareha sila no. So pag-distribute nato diri kani this is the way of doing now the multiplication by breaking down 10. But if we're going to distribute, the answer or the product is still the same. The sum of two addends is still the same by the number we have. So that is distributive property. We need to distribute, so still the same. Simple. So again, thank you so much for your time. This is Teacher Nelson. And do your activities well. And Happy New Year. And have a prosperous day and days to come within this year. So thank you so much and God bless us. Thank you.